What is self-awareness and why it's important in your daily life? What does it mean to have self-awareness? Being aware of yourself doesn't automatically mean you have a good self-awareness. The real meaning of self-awareness relates much more to a fuller, more complete understanding of yourself and how you feel. Self-awareness can help you understand other people and their personalities. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing 3 sections in this self-awareness. The first one is how to tell whether you are self-aware. The second one is the benefit of self-aware. And the third one is how to become more self-aware. So if this video is what you are interested to know about, then you stay tuned and I'll be right back. Welcome back again to this video. If you're new here, I'm Maryann Nnaji. My aim in this channel is to help you become the best version of yourself by creating content around personal growth and personal development. So that's my aim here. So without taking much of the time, let's dive into the video. The first one I'm going to be sharing with you is how to tell whether you are self-aware. Self-awareness begins when you are young. Your parents, your carers, teachers, and even your friends contribute to your self-awareness. It could mean when you are growing up, you grow up with a poor perception of yourself or a positive perception of who you are. Accurate self-awareness comes when you understand yourself, including your strengths and weaknesses. Often you have negative view of yourself and fail to see the positive elements of your personality, which simply means that you are not entirely self-aware. So this is how to tell whether you are self-aware. How do you grow up? You trace all those things back because the way you grew up is what determines how self-aware you are. If you grew up with the positive aspect of it, then you will have this self-awareness. But if you grew up with a negative perception of who you are yourself, then you will lack in this area. So now that you have gotten an idea of how to tell whether you are self-aware or not, we are going to be moving into the benefit, which I am going to be sharing with you little in this particular video because there is a video I made, the video where I did the full content of the benefit, all the benefits of self-aware. But I'm going to be listing some in this particular video. So without taking much of your time, let's dive into the benefit of being self-aware. First thing first is understanding yourself and your thoughts and feelings can help you with many things, including making important decisions. Being self-aware helps you decide who you should spend your time with and whether you need to step up or relax a bit more and take a back seat. One thing again I must let you know in this particular aspect is that self-awareness won't keep all your problems away, but it will help you realize when to sit back and not push yourself too hard. Another thing I would like to share with you in this particular aspect is that it can help you to recover from stressful events or difficult situations. Self-awareness can also mean that you understand others easier because, as I mentioned before, it will help you to understand others and their personalities too. So in this aspect, it's part of it. It will help you to understand others easier. Another thing self-awareness does is that it not only helps build relationships with people with different personalities, but it can also help you in your job, relationships, and family members. Without taking much of your time, we are going into how to become more self-aware, because this is the most important part. Once you know what it's all about, what self-awareness is, and the benefits, because if you know the benefits of something, then you can think of, okay, no, I can go forward to start living this life or doing this. So, but if you don't know the benefit, there is no way you can go in. So that's why I had to brief the benefits of this video, so it will not. So anyway, without taking much time, let's dive in. So the first thing I'm going to be sharing with you in this video is that increasing your self-awareness is not something which you can do overnight. You know, I like to be real and sincere to you. It's not something you can just develop overnight. Like I told you, I spent time upon my own self. You know that I study my environment, I study everything, the people around me, concern everything. It's not something you expect to get overnight. So increasing your self-awareness is not something which you can do overnight. This is real, this is true. I don't want to give you false hope. So another thing again is, apart from it's not something that you can do overnight, it requires time. And if you're setting out to try and become more self-aware of your own self, you should remember, I want you to have this at the back of your mind, that it could be several months before you notice a big difference. It could be several months. It can take a year, depends on how you go about it. So with that being said, the next thing I would like to remind you again in this how to become more self-aware is for you to become more self-aware. It would help if you start by writing down what you think of yourself and your current state of self-awareness. Be true to yourself. Do not try to, fake anything. Just be real and true to yourself. So when you start writing down what you think about yourself, what as of now, and your state of self-awareness, then you start building that. Another thing is, it will be an essential benchmark when you look back on it in the future and analyze how far you have come. So once you have done this, you can also write down the things you need to improve in your life. There are so many things we might want to improve, maybe our communication skills, maybe whatsoever, anything you want to improve in your life. Perhaps you have noticed that you don't know when you have had enough of something, or you would like to understand more about what triggers negative emotions. So those things are quite important in your life if you try to work on these aspects by being aware of yourself. In that way, you will discover these things, the things that trigger negative emotions, and even the positive ones, because those are the strengths and the weaknesses. So if you can develop those things, then it will help you become the best version of yourself. So in conclusion, take the time you need to become self-aware. This is all I encourage everyone that comes close me. You need to, observe your environment, observe things around you, observe everything, everybody around you, and get to know and learn other people as well, because this is what helps you to determine when you have overstayed, or when you have done something that you don't know when to stop. So spend a little time each day meditating as well for peace of mind, because I encourage this all the time. You need to learn to meditate, even if it's 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It's worth it. Any effort you put into your life is not a waste. So it's very, very vital that you take time each day to meditate for your peace of mind, and never stop trying to become the best version of yourself. This is all I have to tell you in this video. So if this video add value to you, the only way to support me in this channel is by liking this video and sharing it to anyone you know that needs to build him or herself and become self-aware of themselves and be the best version of themselves. Share this video to your loved ones and family, those who you want them to see this video, and also subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on any updates. And also remember to turn on your bell, and I will be seeing you in this video. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in there. Bye. Come and go like thoughts of you, like a wave returns to the sea.